Welcome back to Blended Talk, where we talk about how men navigate through blended families. Today, I just wanted to come through with a quick message and talk to you guys about adult conversations. Again, this is something that I think all families can relate to, not just blended families, but I wanted to emphasize on blended families because, obviously, um, whole families, things can go outside the home, of course, but it only goes to grandma or grandpa or somebody like that. And, 9 times out of 10, they already know. They just like, why your kid know? But in blended families, um, you know, there's that outside parent that might not know necessarily everything going on in your house. But if you decide to always have adult conversations in front of the child that has an outside parent that they don't live with, then you kind of got to worry about what they could be going over there telling them. And a lot of times I think a lot of parents think maybe their child may not do that, wouldn't do stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. But the truth of the matter is, it's a child. Especially if it's a young child. What do childs do? What do kids do? They repeat stuff. They repeat what they hear. That's something everybody should know at this point that has kids. They repeat what they hear. So don't be having adult convos there right in front of the kids talking about um, family problems going on, um, sibling problems, whatever other problems going on that may be happening that they ain't got no business knowing. And then they go to another outside parent, and they spilling the beans. Could be talking about problems that you guys may be having, husband and wife. Arguing, yelling, everything else, and the kid hearing it, and you just never know what they could be going back telling that other parent. And it's not even to for the parent to necessarily have fuel against you, but certain things just ain't other people's business, especially if it ain't nothing pertaining to the child. And that's just something that I kind of wanted to reach out and talk about, drop a little quick truth bomb, you know what I mean? If you gotta have an adult, if it's a serious conversation that need to be had, make sure your kid's not around. Send them off if y'all out somewhere at a little function with where his kids at, but you kind of got the little, how people do, especially if it's at a house, you kind of got the adults here and then some kids running around everywhere. If it's adults talking, kids upstairs, downstairs, outside, somewhere besides where the adults are talking. Um, it's just a no-brainer to me at this point in time. That's just something I wanted to do a little quick touch on. You know what I mean? I'm start trying to drop little quick truth bombs here and there. I don't always got half an hour to sit up and talk about a particular subject. I'm not a parent guru, but I do believe I'm a good parent. And some of these things is just really obvious and no brainers. You know what I mean? And for parents that sit up and do that, talk about important and adult things in front of the child, and then the child goes and talks about it to the outside parent, and then the parents that the child lives with got the nerve to be upset, and then on top of that may do some type of disciplinary action on top of that. Like, that's crazy, because you should already know that you shouldn't be talking about whatever issue it is you're talking about around the child. So to be mad at the child, be mad at yourself. So that's just something I wanted to talk about. So again, if that's you, you don't had experience with that. Again, this channel is for you, Blended Talk, again, where we talk about how men navigate through blended families. I hope you guys been enjoying the show thus far. Got more coming soon, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. All right, peace.